Alright, we're back. JD Tommy T3 here, and we are rolling. Heading toward our farm for the builds. If you remember what we did last time, we set up all of our barns, our cold storage. That's what they call it. Where we'll store our tractors and such. And what we're gonna do, I'm going to put our speed back on. Seemed pretty fast. I adjusted the speed in the settings so that my normal speed is pretty fast anyway. So, alright, you guys remember all the stuff we set up here? All of our storages are on this side over here, bunker silos, our diesel and propane. Now what we're gonna do, I think, looks like we got some nice curvature to the land up here. That makes it a little difficult sometimes for setting buildings, but what we can do, we're gonna go to our build menu. Alright, and we're gonna go down, and we are gonna soften the land. Sometimes this works pretty good, sometimes you just have to move dirt. And I hope not. I hope we don't have to do that here, because that can be kind of a pain sometimes trying to figure that out. How to properly move enough, just the right amount, up and down, without making your land really uneven. Alright. Get that kind of smoothed over. Now, judging by the space we have here, we're gonna need some more room. So we're gonna go to our painting, find our grass. There's several grass choices for painting the land. I just use the regular grass to start out with. Sometimes I'll play with it after I get everything all set up. Boy, that's not a straight line at all. Oof. If anybody has any tips for me how to make sure my lines are straight when doing this, let me know, because I could definitely use the tip. Hey, while you're commenting, let me know what are you guys farming with? Are you guys using John Deere equipment like me? Or do you use something else? Massey, Farmall, Case, Ford? You have some big Steigers in the field, or speaking of big, maybe you got a big bud that you like to farm with. Let me know. I want to hear. Oh, I'm erasing all this and I didn't mean to. Oops. See, I'm talking and not thinking. Alright, so we got a little bit of farmland left there. Oh, we know how to fix that. Alright, so all I meant to do was clear over to here. Okay, we're gonna fix some of this by adding some more farmland later on, but right now, there we go. Yeah, oops. Took a little much off. A little too much off the top, as my barber says. Alright, that's alright. We got lots to play with here. So we're gonna go. It's time to add our animal barns. Now I modded some animal barns to make sure they hold the max number of animals and have the most room for feed and straw and all of that. So I've got some outrageous numbers on there. Find the barn that I like best, aka the ones I modded. And right here, alright. gonna add a couple of cow barns, because we like big. And this looks like a good spot. Yes, we would like to modify our meadow here. Alright, so that's how much room we got. Now, we're gonna have a lot of cows, but it's gonna seem like not enough meadow space here. But that's okay. So I got that about a little bit difficult to try and make sure everything's straight. Alright. Bring that there. And yes, we want to plant the meadow. Oop, there's our second barn, all ready to go. We're going to line it up. About so. And yes, we want to modify the fencing. Whoa, look how far off that is. Whoa, how uneven the ground is. Alright, so I want to make them about even. So that's about where I gotta be. Now we'll make sure this is straight. That looks pretty straight to me. Make sure we're lined up. That looks about right. And we'll bring that right into there. And yes, go ahead and plant that meadow. So let's see how we did. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Alright. Now, let's get our chickens. Oh, you know what? Let's do our sheep next. Let's do our sheep. We'll kind of keep the like animals together. Again, I modded a sheep barn. You'll see how much room I've actually got for everything. Alright. I'm gonna place that one there. Yes, we would like to customize the fence. So, we'll have a lot of sheep, and it's gonna seem like not too big a fencing. That looks really straight to me. Too far over. And bam. Wasn't quite far enough, but that's alright. It'll look a little oblong. And that's okay. Oops. And yes, we want to plant meadow. Now, let's see if we can do this. I think we got plenty of room to do that. We're going to stack them. And yeah, we want to customize this one too. Now I want to give us plenty of room between these here so we can get around. So this might be a little smaller fence. Definitely not enough in real life for the amount of sheep we're going to have. But nevertheless, alright, and come on. shoot. What is going on? Looks like I got a little space here. Huh, didn't quite go all the way. Let's do this, bring it over, and this might work. Alright. Okay, let's get that. Oh, come on, fence. Work with me. There we go. Yeah, that looks kind of funny, but hey, that works. Now, let's drop some chickens. Again, I modded another chicken coop. That one's modded, but I don't think that's the one I want. That one only holds 1,000. I modded one here that actually holds 5,000. Yeah, that one there. Alright. So that looks pretty tight. So what I might do, so maybe we will use all this area. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna paint some more of this field to give us optimal working space. And I think we're gonna have what left is just basically a little garden, not a field. Okay. Gonna get that pretty even as best we can. There's that. So we'll go back to our chicken. Find our big modded chicken barn. And we place one coop there. Oh, and not quite. Let's see. If I put it there, like that, we'll put them side by side. Should have plenty of room. I did kind of get those kind of close, but that's alright. We can still get in there with our feed trucks. Now, let's see. Oh, we can't forget our dog. We need to get a dog house in here, but we need to have a home first. Now, I really like this for our horses. This is a nice big pasture. Everything's going to seem kind of crowded in here, but we're working with limited space. Let's see. So there's our front. So I'm just guessing I'm not going to have enough. Well, if I do it like that, though, where does that leave us with the fence? Yeah, I do kind of like it like this, though, because there's no access points in the back, so if we butt up to the chicken coops, it's not going to hurt us. Alright, while I'm placing this, don't forget, smash that like button, folks. If you're having a good time, enjoying watching this, or, you know, you are excited about what's upcoming, smash that like button, subscribe. It keeps me able to generate content like this and really just have some fun with you guys. Yeah, I'd like to customize that fence. We don't have a lot of room for customizing, but we're gonna have a nice place anyway. Alright, we'll bring this over here. And we will connect it. Yeah, we want to put meadow in there. Alright. So this is quite an operation. There's a couple more things we do need. We're going to go over now to the container. And we are going to look for our fill stations. I want fill stations that bulk fill. Let's see. There's some ones I do like to use. There's actually one, yeah, buying station cheap. We like that. Where we can buy all of our agricultural products for a reduced rate. We'll put that there. And I'm going to get one more. This way I make sure that we're not missing anything. Sometimes these bulk fill stations don't include everything. So if you have a couple, you're sure to make sure you can get all the products available to you. Alright, well look at that. That is a farm, my friends. Woo. Seems like a lot, but oh yeah, look at that. We got some hilly land. A real easy way to take care of that is we are going to go back to our build menu. And we are going to soften the land. Watch this. See how it kind of takes out those hills and that uneven land. I'm just going to go all around these buildings and soften that up. Yeah, see how that goes away. Okay, and then whoop, go around our chicken barns, make sure that's alright. And around our, yep, see, looks like we got some area there on our horse barn. There we go. Oops. Oh, I kind of got this here. Whoops. Haha. There, our drainage ditch kind of got. That's alright. In Michigan here, you'll see these drainage ditches around. I don't know if you got them in some other states, but Michigan, you'll find those on all the Michigan maps. Because we have them. I've got some drainage ditches near my house where it's like 8 feet down. You guys wouldn't believe it. And there's no guardrail, no nothing. So if you come to a stop sign and skid across the road, you could land 8 feet down in the water. It's pretty unbelievable. All right. So next thing I want to do, we need a spot where we can have all of our products delivered. I don't know about you, but I hate going to the store all the time and to pick up my farm equipment. So I am going to Alt Shift S, and there we go. You will see some marks put on the ground. I'll find them for you. There's 1, 2, and it just kind of marks the area here where your equipment will be delivered. And the other ones are around here somewhere. But it kind of gives you the area where they'll be delivered at. What I think we're going to do, I was kind of scoping this out. This looks like a pretty cool place for our house. We're going to do some logging here. And we're going to make room for our home. So what I'm going to do, we're going to need some logging equipment. We're going to come down to the logging. There it is, forestry. Alright, so the first thing we need is something to cut down our trees. 1270 8-wheel. 1270G. 1270. Yeah, we're going to use this one. Of course, it's John Deere. John Deere, leader in forestry, too. Alright, so we don't need anything crazy in our land. I'm going to tint the windows a little bit. I don't need a speed sticker or a rear cage. I do like all the lights on my cabin and on the equipment. I do like to have as many lights as we can. I don't know what that just added. Added something, didn't it? Interior deco. Alright. We don't need window protection. Sure, why not some additional protection on the crane, though? We do, those reflector strips look too, UK for me, too British. What are the easy arm controls? I don't know, I don't need that. Hey, it's great to have a chainsaw holder. Yeah, cabin rotation, and it's got our colors. Oop. I don't need a license plate, though. Do forestry equipment, do they normally have license plates? I don't know. Let me know if you know. Drop that line in the comments. Alright, so we've got that. Now, we will also need, let's look at the wood chipper, not the wood chipper. Oh, you know what? Yeah, actually, we'll use the wood chipper. We'll collect the wood. And there we go. We'll purchase that. So we'll need a tractor to attach that to, and a wagon. So we already bought a chainsaw. I know just the tractor I want to use. The John Deere 7R is an excellent tractor to use for that. And I got a modded one here, I think. Oh, maybe I don't. Well, it looks like this one. Alright, we're going to need all 350 horsepower for this. BKT wheels look great. We're going to add some wheel weights. Of course, we want the US to sign. We're in the heartland of America here. We need the 3-point attacher up front. We don't need the Asaria Pro Compact yet, not on this one. So this is the tractor we're going to buy. And we are going to need a wagon here. So, trailer. And I know the one I want. There was this really great mod right here. Titan Colossus mod. Look that up. It was a lot of equipment in it, and it all has Unreal capacities. Just fantastic. I use the stuff, the implements for everything. They've got hay rakes and mowers and auger wagons. They've got it all. We don't need any brands on there. Let's check out the lights. Rear lights, 2, 1. I like the standard. Standard will stay. We do want a triangle back there, an SMV triangle. We don't need it camouflaged. Like everything else in my life, it's got to be John Deere green. You can see you got a lot of choices for colors here. Make the colors whatever makes you happy. I don't care if it's hot pink or purple. Whatever makes you happy or makes you chuckle. I say go for it. There's no laws on what color equipment can be. Alright, inner rim. And the outer rim. There we go. We got our wagon. And there we go. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get everything hooked up here. Some of these we're gonna wood chip, and some of them we're gonna cut down for logs. Away we go. Some guys like to be in the cab driving the tractor. I like to do that sometimes, especially in the field. Right now, I like to be able to see above. I switch my views all the time. Let's get that top open. And I'm going to switch our control group to our front implement. We are going to put that pipe out. We're going to lower it and turn on our wood chipper. Go. We're just going to... Oh, I don't have access. I got to buy it first. Alright, and there it is. It's this land right here. There we go. Now we own it. Now I can chip away. Okay, I just want to thin it out just a little bit to get our forwarder in there so we can devour some trees. These stumps can be tricky. I don't know which wood's the best, which gets you more money. If you know, let me know. Is it our deciduous trees or is it our conifers growing up big like there, these tall ones? Let me know what gets us more money for the logs. Normally I'm not too picky. Alright, make sure we get all the stumps. Alright. Okay, always shut down your implement. We'll leave the tractor running, but turn off that devourer. And we're gonna come over here. Gonna get going with this guy. What a piece of machinery. I would like to... I don't know if I'd like to be part of the logging operation, just see it up close sometime. Looks cool, some of the equipment is monstrous. And what they do is amazing. These guys are precise engineers. Truly tradesmen of their craft. Alright, so we want to unfold it. go. I want to change our cut length. We're going to make it, I think 5 meters is a good cut length. Now we're going to turn it on. It's up in the header there. And we're going to go after our first tree. Whoa! Holy cow. Look, it gets after it. Whoa. I'm probably not using this thing right. I don't think in real life they jump like that. Hey, if you've ever operated or been around this, let me know. Let me know how it works. Tell me what I'm doing wrong to make it jump like that. But that would scare the bejesus out of me. I have a sludge machine saw and jump over the air. Holy smokes. So we're cutting all this down. I think this is a good spot for our house. There's a creek just on the other side here. And I think it'll be big enough for the house for I've got a lot of house mods to show you. I got something for everybody. And look at those branches go right through our machine. Unbelievable. Alright, hey, remember to smash that like button, folks, and subscribe. I'll keep making content if you keep enjoying it. Shout out to my boys, Ronan, Drake, Brooks, and the crew. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. I'm going to finish up some of our walking here, clear a spot, next time. We'll have a spot here. Down our house, start flying. I'll show you what I like to use, some of my favorite mods. Remember, if you have any comments, questions, anything at all, feel free to drop me a line. I'll try to respond to everybody. You can also send me anything you want to an email at jdtommyt3@gmail.com. I love to read the emails, and I love to see the pictures and videos of all the stuff you're working on. And also keep track, too, of our other videos, not just our Let's Plays. We're building 64 model John Deere dealership, so that'll come along and check that out. Alright, I hope you guys have a great day, and we will catch you